just because you have representation doesn't mean they're good for you. For instance, do they return your emails or texts or calls? If they do return your emails, texts, and calls, then actually that's a great sign. But if they're not, then that's obviously not a good thing. Every actor is going to get different sets of auditions. You can't judge whether your agents are doing great for you based on how many auditions your friend is getting. If you're not getting auditions, then I would give that a period of maybe 3 months at the most. 2 months maybe. Then you got to have a conversation with your agents. And then it's going to come down to the old things we know about. Your headshots, your demo reel, all your selling tools, your slate shots, all that stuff. And then you're going to have to bring that up to its maximum capacity. You have to give a relationship with a manager and agent at least a year before you can really assess if they're really doing their job or not. And then if you are finding they're not returning your correspondence, or if it's going months and months and months between appointments, it might be safe to assume at that point that they have lost enthusiasm for you. I'm not saying they don't believe in you anymore. They probably still think you're an awesome actor, but somehow they've hit a bunch of walls with casting on your behalf that is now giving them intelligence that they are no longer pumping you up, so to speak. You might try to get to know them a little bit better somehow, have more conversations on the phone with them. Do they really know your type? Do they know your age, what age range you play at? Do they know your essence? Are you comedic or are you more serious-minded, for instance? Another thing to think about is to really objectively realize where you stand on their roster. Quite frankly, where you stand in the industry. Are you making them any money yet? If you're not making them any money, they are kind of doing you a favor. You're a totally developmental client, and you must assume if they even signed you, they are enthusiastic about you. They're excited about working with you, or at least they were when they started. So at some point, something changed in that relationship, and you got to take responsibility for that. Were your auditions not that strong? Maybe they did get you 5 auditions, and nothing came of them. No callbacks. Nothing was being forwarded to producers or whatever, and so all of a sudden they're discouraged. Ultimately, if it's been a long time between appointments, then something is fractured, and you kind of need to take responsibility for that and get to the bottom of it. And certainly contact your agent, I would say verbally, before you do anything rash, okay? And conversely, if you're getting consistent appointments, even if they're not as frequent as you would like, then probably nothing is wrong. Any situation you're encountering with your agents and managers, and you may like my feedback on it or my advice from this objective point of view, feel free to put it in the comments and I will comment to the best of my ability.